Like, share, subscribe. I got a couple of hours. I was just checking to see what's going on with everybody. Just got done watching this game, and we about to sit here and talk about both games. I'm currently watching the Magic and the Celtics right now. I'm gonna make sure I put this on mute. You know they like to do. Anyway, the first two games was a very good game. It's just the road team won the first game, and the Lakers lost this game. So um, they down 3-1. And hey, I don't do I feel sorry for them? No, I don't, because I just don't. Because I never was the type person that get on the hype train. Because they always want to point out certain things. Oh, the Lakers did have this defensive record. Need to put this, and I'm just be sitting out, just be watching these games. I know it's strictly for entertainment purposes, but it was bittersweet because they want to sit now. They want to sit there and talk about all the minutes that these players is playing and stuff like that. But this is like a do or die game for the Lakers to me, so to speak. I mean, that's just my opinion. Y'all can say what y'all want to. Y'all can get on your knees for this guy. I don't, because I already on the knees. I get on. I get down for. It's the man that lets me live every day. You know, that man that sits up high and sits low. So a lot of people don't take what I take with a grain of salt, but it is what it is. But hey, Ant Man went off. Ant Man went off, and I think to me the biggest change in the game, to me, this is just my opinion. Once they put in Nas Reed, that was it. Now they was able to have spacing. They was able, because as soon as he came in the game, it was just instant buckets, you know. And hold on just a second, y'all. Okay, I do apologize. Yeah, I was trying to literally come on at 4 o'clock, but nevertheless, we're here right now. But anyway, let's look over the box score as T Wolves came back and beat the Lakers 116 to 113. That was at 43. And hold on, let me look at. Let's go down here. Let's go. Let's go to the winners first. They have one, two, three. They also have four players in double figures. Anthony Edwards was 12 of 23, 5 of 10 for 3, 14 of 17, 82.4%, 9 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. He only had 1 turnover. And he was a +3. Rudy Gobert was a -11, 1 of 6, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers. Julius Randle, 9 of 22, 3 of 8 from 3-point range, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. And Jaden McDaniels, he was 6 of 11. Oh, he was +8 as well. Jaden McDaniels was 6 of 11, 2 of 3 from the 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal. And he had 2 turnovers. And then Nas Reed was 4 of 7, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He only had 1 turnover, and he was a +9. Anyway, but they 38 of 90 from the field, which is 42.2%. 32%. There was 14 of 36 from 3-point range was 38.9. Free throw line, there was 26 of 33, 78.8. They had 18 offensive rebounds, 31 defensive rebounds, total 49. They had 19 assists. They had 8 steals. They had 2 blocks and 9 turnovers as a team. Now let's go to the Lakers. Luka Doncic was 13 of 28, 5 of 12 from 3-point range, 7-7 for the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 block, and he had 4 turnovers. He had 38. LeBron had 27, 5 of 9, 2 of 4 from 3-point range, 15 of 18. From the free throw line, he shot 83.83%. And that must be a career high. We got to go to the numbers guy. To the left of them, to the right of them, he had 8 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers, 27 points. And Hachimura was 9 of 16, 5 of 10 for 3, 5 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 1 assist. Hey, and let's go to Austin Reeves with 6 of 14, 5 of 12 from 3. He had no free throw attempts. That's 7 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 turnover. Luka was a -3, by the way. Austin Reeves was a +5. Jay Reed was -4. Dorian Finney-Smith was a -5, 2 of 7, 2 of 6 from 3, 4 offensive rebounds, a total of 8, 6 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers. And that's a team that shot 45%, 36 of 80, and 19 of 47 for 3, 40.4%. There was 22 of 25 from the free throw line, 88%. They had 11 offensive rebounds. So T-Bulls was a +7. They had 30 defensive rebounds, total 41. So T-Bull was a +8 on the glass. 23 assists. T-Bulls only had 19, so they won the assist game. Still 6. T-Bulls won that. The block 7. And they only had 2. And turnovers, they had 10 turnovers to Minnesota 9. But shout out to everybody in the chat, though, man. I'll shout out to everybody. Let me see who in the chat. Y'all don't like to read the chat, but we know we don't do trolls over here. We get rid of them real quick and fast. What's up, Sean? What's up, Tink Tank? Been a minute, salute. Jonathan McFarland, salute. LeBron about to be generous for a second year. God, I'm like, yeah. And then, I was seeing in the comments, people just about to be 2016 again. I'm like, how? Like, how? I just ain't, and now it's like, to me, it's just like, even if you getting help from the referees, because the Lakers been getting away with a lot of stuff, man. Let's just keep it a buck, But then again, when you tell the truth about the team you root for, because I told y'all, when that man leads the Lakers, I'll come back. I'm standing on my word. I don't care what nobody say. Anthony Davis ain't here no more. They're already prepping up the excuses. Mm-hmm. They're already prepping the excuses. You dig what I'm saying? But anyway, until all the homies come in, let's go to the other game, which was a great game between the Knicks and I kind of like the no call at the end. Let the player decide to it. It could have either went either way, but I'm glad they didn't call it on that. You know what I mean? Because I love physicality. I love physicality. But one thing I learned just by watching this new era, especially ever since the hand checking was checking out in '04, '05. I didn't like that even then. You know what I mean? So, and the way it is now, I mean, I was surprised LeBron don't have way more fouls than he actually should have. I remember they had a game. I think it was it game two. I think game two he had no fouls. I'm like, how he had okay, oh okay, okay. It is what it is, but even doing all that, he shot 18 free throws. Fourth quarter was just disaster execution by them. If they would have kept Rudy Gobert in the game, they would have lost that game, in my opinion. And Ant Man, he went nuclear, man. He went nuclear, man. There was a lot of calls benefit the Lakers. Lakers get calls like that on the road, man. It's crazy. And the home, yeah, they try to they try to differentiate it a little bit. Because let me go back here for a second. Hey, where's the? I don't want to hear no excuses because they got rid of Darvin Ham, and they said he was a scapegoat. They were doing all kind of stuff, man. Telling me he was the problem. He don't make no adjustments. He don't do this. He don't do that. They don't keep that same energy, man. You know. Hey, that's what they were saying, Lou. That's what dudes was really. Man, I'm reading the email right now, man. Like, it's about to be. I'm like, dude, like, come on, man, stop. Just stop it already. You supposed to close. He supposed to close. He supposed to close the doors. You know what I mean? You supposed to y'all hit that like button, man. I just came to kick with y'all. 'Cause no man, I don't come on the weekends, but I seen this, and man, everybody was just like, man. I was like, man, just watch the game. Now the dude's going to hide, and now they're gonna be in witness protection. So what kind of excuses they're gonna have tomorrow? Shannon don't speak on this because they don't stand on business. Richard Jefferson, he don't stand on business. Everything that I mean, I mean, I don't even like. I don't even listen to the commentary. I just have the captions whenever. Yeah, man, doing 40 doing this, 40 doing this. I'm like, okay, okay, here we go with the little thing, ding, 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 getting to the free throw line, ding, 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 ding. T-Rose tapped the basket. No, we ain't gonna call a foul this time. We ain't gonna call a foul this time. Because looking at the stats, Jay Reed went 18. He went to the line 18 by himself. Even though the T Wolves was +7, but you would never could have tell that in the first half. What's happening?
What's up, T Price, man? You know, shit from the Lakers fans. Not
No, no. We got to start second the record straight. They're not Laker fans. They are JV fans. Go ahead, because that's what it is. Because real Laker fans don't do that. We gotta start correcting that stuff, man. Them are J Reed fanboys and Luca fanboys. But Luca gonna get that smoke. But I think both of them should get that smoke. Poor execution down the stretch. Ant Man, where's the gestures? Where's the X's and O's? Where's the mind the game? Where's all that stuff? I didn't see it. Ant-Man was doing whatever they want to, bro. Let's just call it a
You
buck. They got rid of Darvin Ham, all this stuff. I don't look. Why y'all think what I said on Ticket Channel when he signed with the Lakers? What I said? Y'all thought I was playing about that, but when I tell the truth about this, people get mad and get upset about it. Hey, you can unsubscribe, you can do whatever, but this is the truth. I told y'all what he was going to do to the Lakers. I told y'all he got rid of every single. And it's amazing. Everybody that always leave the Lakers, they always come back and get them. Guess who's balling this series? Julius Randle.
true.
He was drafted by the Lakers. Man, stop. Go ahead, man. I got grass, man. I'm going on mute, man. I said what I had to say. Then
You
we're
were
gonna talk
saying
about the next game.
when the Lakers made this trade for Luka, they, they did not make any inside trade for like a center, a power forward. Because right now the T Wolves are killing the Lakers because they had no inside defense. Luka, if you play defense, and they're gonna talk about, oh, LeBron had a great block, but did they win the game? That don't matter. They talking about, oh, LeBron put up these numbers, but he did what he did, and it's the team that team coming in. Like, you seen Austin Reed put up 17, 18 points. You see Austin Moore knocking down 3-point shots. I don't know why he ain't shooting the ball more. Right now, the T Wolves basically pumping the Lakers right now in the inside game and 3-point shot. And right now, yeah, both teams are getting some now free throws. They're gonna probably complain about that little play at the end. They said, you let him go do it. Let get you out the game. They
Hey, so
reviewed.
yeah, we seen the review, Lou, because I watched the whole game, bro. We seen the referee look to the other referee. The black referee said he hit him on the arm. And the other referee looked at him like it was crazy. And then they sit there. Dude, was clear as day because Richard Jefferson. Look, man. And Sean, know I ain't lying about this. And Lou, you should already know about this too.
Bro,
Everything,
man, you ain't lying.
everything that everything. It could be a call. Oh, LeBron being aggressive, anything like that. T-Wolves go down the lane. It's no fouls being called. LeBron slapping. He been doing that stuff the whole time, but this time he got caught in the cookie jar. But again, where's the execution at the end? I don't see it. I don't see nothing. I told y'all, man. I'm not on this hype train with ESPN every time Jay Reed gets another part, get another toy. Because I heard it with Andre Sugarbear. Can't get enough of them golden Chris. He's supposed to be Abdul-Jabbar drumming. He didn't do anything. We heard about the thunderstorm. We heard all of this. We heard all of this stuff, man. We seen them getting making a plan. We seen them getting beat in the first round. This ain't new. Y'all want to sit there and hype it up? Oh, well, he's 2-0 and had home court advantage. He ain't never lost. Well, it look like he's going to lose this year. You see how y'all like to sit there and test the lie all the time, bro? And no, and y'all words. And then this what gets me to, Sean. They hide their hands so good and nice, and these fanboys and these fangirls still repeat the same dumb stuff like they be saying. Man, I ain't got time for that, bro. I just ain't got time for that.
Yeah, it's a celebration. You know what I mean? Hey, I love my Lakers, but since LeBron came over there, man, I have to say, hell nah, man. This guy needs to go. He needs to go. He got to go. He's plaguing my team. He's destroying the whole legacy, making us look like clowns out here. And boy, this game didn't disappoint. This dude almost injured Anthony Edwards in the second freaking quarter. I'm like, damn, man. Like, so when Anthony Edwards was playing physical on him, he had some problem with it. I thought he was like 260 pounds full muscle. I thought you was like, oh, you tougher than any other player back then. I thought you had that strength.
You seen the picture, Sean. You seen the picture, man. Every time you lay down, he hold his hand up. You can see it's like that little Kevin Hart joke when that hit her, but the woman fainted. She was like this. Like, come on, we know you fucking. We see it. We see you fucking.
Hey
man.
Sean, hey Sean, I'm talking about to these dudes that I know y'all ain't never came here and supported me. I don't give a care. If you cross paths, I'm gonna still give you respect. But y'all know deep inside, I was right. And y'all never want to give me my card on it. You got so many people going against me, which is fine. But I told y'all what he was gonna do to the Lakers on Ticket Channel. I told y'all. Of
Real
course I
Lakers
was gonna root
fans,
for the Lakers. I
hey,
told
real
y'all.
Lakers fans know.
Man, I knew it, bro. I knew it. And then everybody's like, well, Kobe said it. And I told Trayvon, like, I don't care, I don't care if Kobe said it. That I'm not Kobe. I am a Laker fan. I was a Laker fan before Kobe, before Cooper. All these players, man. Let's keep it a buck here, man. This is a straight mockery. There ain't gonna be no smoke, no nothing. But I know one thing: JJ Reddick better get some smoke because they sat there and killed Darvin Ham for them 2 years. For them 2 years, ran that man name down. Then you got a coach like Billy Donovan sticking up the joint in Chicago, still got a job. Then you got Quinn Snyder
Exactly.
sticking up the joint, down there in Atlanta. And hold on, and you got Nick Nurse too. Nick Nurse get that smoke
Oh
too.
my
You
God,
got Nick
Nick Nurse is
Nurse.
overrated.
Man, I can keep going if you want me to. There's a lot of
Yeah,
bad coaches that sit there and still got jobs, but look what they did this year. They got one of the last OG generals, but Malone up out of there, all because of calling the players accountable. But talk about that game yesterday. That was a game yesterday, bro. That
yeah,
was a
that was a
game,
game.
man.
That was an epic
At the
game. I ain't gonna
buzzer.
front.
At
That
the
was
buzzer.
one of the best clutch moments I ever seen in basketball.
Like today, I saw old school NBA basketball day between the Nets and the Pistons. And the Pistons have a right to complain about that. Now, the referee, 5 minutes after the game, was talking about we should have called foul on that. What?
Yeah,
Now you're
the Pistons
boy.
gained a lot of disadvantages from the referees, man. Like,
Yeah, they got to go with the road, man. All the and listen, man. When the NBA is sponsored by FanDuel, I'm like Ice Cube, hit a gun, kill yourself.
so you're right. Yeah.
That's all that need to be said.
You 100% right.
The Clippers should have swept this series, man. They should have swept this. Well, even if they did, it would have been three. They should be a 3-1 instead of being 2-2, because they let game one get away. They let that one get away.
Right
And
now,
then
Yeah,
there's
they
Pistons.
another
did.
thing too. There's another thing too. They always this is what y'all fanboys do, and this is what y'all modern day. Y'all praise one player, and you got all these other players like Hachimura. He had 20. Yeah, all these players in double figures. You had two other players in double figures come along with the party. Your best players are supposed to close the deal. Your 1-2 punch, right? But I forgot. You already know, man. You already know, man. They're gonna make Luka eat the whole cake, and then and a lot of people is, man. I'm not fond of Luka. He can score, he can hoop, but man, he's trash cans on defense. Now these boys got me. I don't like to call him, man. He's sorry on defense, man. I don't like to call a player trash, but you
Yeah,
know,
he is. He is not good on defense. I mean, which is to be expected. Like, I give Luka a grace period. You know what I mean? Since he came to the Lakers, you know, I think he will elevate defensively in the next season or two. Hopefully, in my personal opinion, but yeah,
if
LeBrick
he,
knows that.
you think Jay Reed gonna be along with the ride, Sean? Because I'm ready for him to go, man.
Man, Jay
This is
Reed
my
needs to
thinking
get
now.
out as fast as can because, bro, I don't think that 41 years old and you scoring 25 points will make people think that your longevity is absolutely natural. You know, I'm just saying. There's a lot of anabolic action behind the scenes.
Hey, but hey, there was a saying. I just thought about this. There was a saying we used to say back in the day when LeBron was playing. Man, you can't touch Jay Reed. Man, you can't touch him, bro. You can't touch him, man. But he could get physical with everybody else. You can't get
Yeah,
physical with him.
exactly. When I thought Mike Conley was like giving him that block, he was
Oh,
like he was so devastated. He was like, I was like, man,
yeah. I'm just
bro, you
want.
got
I want to
blocked
say
like
like,
someone
oh
about
boy.
180, 990 pounds.
I just want to be like old boy from Friday. Man, it's not even wet. Man, it's not even wet right here, man. Get up.
I'm like you said, T. Price. Hosmer was was had 20 points. He
Yeah.
should have had more because he was knocking down shots after shot. Like if he was shot,
Mm-hmm.
it'd probably be a different story right now. Lakers wouldn't be down 3-1. It just when you got other guys heating up and your two main guys want to be selfish and cry to the referees, that ain't gonna help you win games.
But it's crazy though. Hey Sean, you know I ain't lying. They give Luka a technical foul. You know LeBron cries more than anybody, and they'll never give him a tech.
Hey, man, I have to keep it real. But privilege is it's much greater than white privilege in the NBA, man. I have to keep it real, man. LeBron James, you are the first black man that overcame the white privilege
Mm-hmm.
in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I have to keep it real. I'll give some props to that. I was like, wow, they treat Luka worse than me.
Boy, boy.
But LeBron is like, nah, hey, LeBron, it's okay. Like, hey, I want you motherfuckers, to get this foul. Make a foul. Come on, do something.
He thought that he was gonna get away with that foul, man. LeBron be getting away with foul. I seen them dudes be going in the lane. LeBron be pushing dudes in the back, all that stuff, man. They don't never call foul on that dude, man. They just don't.
It was good.
And y'all fanboys, hey, you know what? Let me go to stat views right quick, because this is another loss to his. You know he got the most playoff losses, fanboys, and this should make it. Hold on. LeBron, it should be already in there. As soon as I James playoff record. He over 100 and still counting, bro. He is now
God,
100. Yeah, bro. He's 184 and 107 losses, bro.
that's a lot.
Hey,
That's a
but they
lot.
say that's ghost. They say that's ghost status, though. If you tell me,
Man, this whole goat shit is like,
it's manufactured and it's fake and it's not authentic and it just made up puppet getters, man. Monkey see, monkey do. It's crazy though. To me, Sean, how they be mentioning Kobe Bryant, they topics and stuff like, dude, y'all didn't want to give that dude no respect when he was here.
yep.
And this
It's
been going
becoming
back for
very
years.
disrespectful.
And we got to
It's
kill these
becoming so
narratives too.
disrespectful.
Hey, we got to kill these narratives too. We uplifted Kobe when he died. Y'all J. Reed fans is the only one that say that dumb behind stuff. The only one. Where's this guy guarding 5 positions at?
That defensive versatility, or what they said is versatility. That dude can't even block. I mean, I'll give in this game, I'll give some light on this. Like LeBrick actually did some decent blocks here and there, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You did not do as much as you had to do. You know, dude acting like how he been playing that fake ass defensive pose and thinking that he's gonna try to trap somebody. Like, bruh, shit is so
You saw
bullshit.
what Ant was doing. He was taking his time going around them. Yeah, man, I could get by
Yep.
you. Boy, that boy be sweating for the brow, bro. All that money spent on that money, man. I don't care. He spent $1 million on his body. I don't want to hear no excuses, man. From y'all ESPN Clutch affiliates. Nice alley oop right there.
Man, ever since sharing that allegations, this thing went downhill.
No, no, we
It
ain't
went
blaming
down.
Shannon. We
No,
ain't
I
blaming
mean,
Shannon. He all
it's someone.
he all in that cake too. But hey, man, you been seeing them cartoon pixels of him on YouTube? Look
Yeah,
it
I'm
up,
saying
Nobody.
huh?
that.
Yeah, I seen all of them when he was talking to old boy. We was talking about old boy and how he messing with a young girl and everything like that. And then you know what? We ain't getting into that, but it ain't his fault.
I
It's
mean,
ESPN's fault. ESPN, they created this monster. Let's just keep it a buck. They created this monster, and this is what y'all get. Now you gotta eat your rose. Y'all gotta eat that crow here, cake anime. But y'all gonna hide your hand and duck your tail. Only one that's been saying something is Kendra Perkins, but I don't know. Kendra Perkins try to get back on that, you know,
man, Kendrick Perkins is still part of the
back on
Lachey
the
Three team.
but you know, I don't trust none. I don't trust none of y'all anyway. That's just me. Because ever since Stuart Scott died, everything on that cast has been straight Satan.
Yeah, ESPN has been on the downhill. I mean, I think that sports media has been on the downhill for past 15 years anyway. Um, I mean, Shannon Sharp, man. I mean, shit. The problem is nothing to do with the stupid age gap shit that a lot of people bring it up. You're just addicted to snow bunnies, man. You're just addicted. You just pick any other bunny that you see coming, and he's like, "Hey, man, I need you. I want you.
Oh
You want
man.
to take it the easy way or the hard way?"
Oh, you know I got that right. You know I got that right. Don't now you about to go and go. Hold on, I got to go to my boondock stuff. Hold on, I got it too. Just got to find it where it's at though. It's somewhere in here.
Hey,
It's
Sean,
in.
man, you know the guy from where I'm from, right?
Man, I know I got
uh,
it. Where I got it at. I gotta find which one I got it at. Is it in this one? No, it's not in this one.
So,
Hey, this.
so I'm watching the game with some of these LeBron James fans. I said Ray Allen can say y'all add this time.
Shit, not even that.
man, he got Austin Reeves. He got Luca. He got all the help he needs. He need to do it for himself. He had to say, "Hey, man, I had to take responsibility as a man, and then I can able to flourish." He doesn't want to do that.
When has he ever take responsibility for what he does? He never does.
No, but
Of
one
course,
day
he
he's
never
gonna
does.
have to. One day he's gonna have to. But only one that's still gonna forgive him and save him. He saved me. It's his fanboys.
Man, the NBA needs to realize that Bron fans is not the majority of the NBA fans. He's not, man. No matter how many years you guys want to ask the same question, Michael Jordan was still going to be the GOAT. People are still going to look at Kobe in a higher regard than him. It doesn't really matter what he does. He's a fraud,
Hey,
a
you
super
see that
duper
new
privileged
poll?
fraud.
Y'all heard about that new poll? The most overrated player in the NBA is LeBron James. Mm-mm. Even them. One thing I don't understand about these dudes, though, man, that's how I know they couldn't grow up in our era, man. Somebody in our era would have checked him, man. Whole bunch of them, dude. Like, y'all really scared of Thanos? I always ask this question: who Thanos in this era? Who is Thanos? Where's
I haven't
Thanos?
seen a
Who's
Thanos
Thanos?
in this era.
Oh, here it is. It is on this one. Talking about this one. Oh yeah, I knew I had it.
You know what I mean? Like,
This is how they
nobody.
looking at. This is how Jay Reed. This is how Jay Reed fans looking right now, boy. They looking at Luca like,
For what? You guys want Luca.
Yo, that would have been fun on Boondock. Man, I remember go to bed on Boondock. That would have been funny.
And they begged for help. They got the help, and they blamed the help. That's what
Hey,
that is a repeated cycle.
Hey, Sean, it's crazy because you can actually we can actually make a laugh at this because, right, they could get all the help in the world from the referees. They've been getting them ever since they got this dude, and they still lose, bro. They still lose. Cause guess what? Anthony Davis ain't there no more to help you sit there in the back doing all the
Anthony Davis was
offense.
our main defender. He was our strongest
Mm-hmm.
defender in the Lakers, and we took him away because why? I mean, yeah, we just use him as a scapegoat just because we want some new blood. You know what I mean? The LeVar player want new blood. He feel like AD is too old for him, so he need that new blood. And Luka came here. He said, "Yeah, I want that Slovakian blood. I don't want that. I don't want AD soft blood." And he feel like a toilet paper at times. That's why he's just like, "Hey, get Luka. He's just like me. He acts like me, except he's white. I'll make it for it."
Hey, it's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. That man spent $1 million on his body. I don't care how many minutes he played. The man, he's an all-time leader in minutes anyway. Hey, Jay Reed, get Kareem back his basketball too, man. When you go out, get Kareem back his basketball, man. Get Kareem back his basketball. Take your son with you too.
Yeah, take your
that was the most
son with you too.
Hey, when JJ Redick put him in the game, I sat there. I was like, man, I said it on my stream the next day. I was like, that was the most disrespectful thing I ever seen a coach can do. You put this man in a playoff game, and then when he shot the ball, hold on, man. I got Carlton, man. I got him. I got Carlton. You know, I've been with the Carlton for a minute on here. People are like, oh, man, you not my dude, man. I've been doing, like, stop it. I got Carlton. He ain't in here. He's somewhere. I'll get to him. I'm going to find him. Is he in the same one where I'm in right now? I'm going to find him. Where you at, Carlton?
Hey, Sean, ask me this.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't the Lakers talk the other big man on the Minnesota Timberwolves right now?
That's how Minnesota feeling right now. Man, I cannot believe they lost that game, bro. But then I'm laughing at the same time. And the inside, I'm like, yeah. Like, who y'all gonna blame now? The referees blame. Man, Jay Reed went to the free. Man, he had more at one time in the game. He had more free throws than Minnesota at one point.
Yep. The Lakers had what, a 14-point lead on Minnesota? They couldn't hold that.
They had a 14-point lead, and they ruined it. I always say this every single season for the past 6 years. The Lakers suck at retaining their own leads. If they could just maintain their lead, they would have been
here it is.
Of a team.
This is how his fanboys was looking when he shot the basketball and hit the side. That's how LeBron hit the side of the backboard, and then Bronny did it in game one.
Man, you guys could just use...
Not that game one. That was the game one because they won game one, right? The Lakers won game one, right? No, Minnesota won game one, right?
Oh, yeah, Minnesota won game one.
Yeah. When they was getting that, it was game one. They was getting their doors, knocking doors down, little kikis down, you know, chopping screws down, man. And I was just sitting there, I was like, man, what's taking this game so forever long for it to go in this Laker games? And all these people that all announced them games. Oh, you heard Richard Jefferson? Oh, Mike Green, you didn't know how much he just made my heart when you say blocked by James, but LeBron lost again. So what are you gonna say now?
Man, Richard Jefferson, bro, you been kissing LeBron James' ass for the past 10 plus years, man. Like how long? You already got ESPN. You already have the commentary TV.
That's why I don't trust none of them women on there that talk basketball or anything like. Even though I'd rather listen to them when they talk about their own sport compared to the men, because it's too much capping and it's too much exposure. They keep exposing themselves, y'all. Like,
man, who's listening to the women? Listen to women about talking about this basketball year. Who? If I'm not seeing WNBA players, I don't want to hear them. I don't want to see that from what's that broad's name? The life the big
Yeah.
the broad that
Yeah.
always like talking shit about black men.
Which
You
one,
talking about
man?
Malika Andrews?
Malika Andrews. I don't like that mother. I don't like her.
Which one? Which one, Sean? Because they all do. They all talk shit.
You talking about Brant Dahl?
I don't like Malika Andrews. I don't like.
I don't like none of them.
I don't like.
I like them when they
I
only
don't
talk
like
about
none.
women's sports and WNBA. That's it. But when
Yeah,
when it
stick
comes
to
to the men's game,
WNBA.
when they
The
stick to the
WNBA
men,
is for God.
and then when they get to the men, they got to follow the script and just follow Jay Reed. Everything he's doing it at year 20. I'm like, okay, y'all
And
can't
he's
have it
doing it
both
year
ways.
20. You gotta respect LeBron James. I'm like, respect for what? The dude has not even played 82 games since what? 2018. Better yet, like Kobe, like people kill me with this whole like, oh, LeBron James is better than Kobe. Kobe played 82 games more than LeBron James in his entire career.
Not
All
only that,
all
LeBron,
defensive teams.
and not only that, LeBron had a head start because they gave him the keys to the team in the beginning. Kobe had to earn that.
Yeah, you gotta earn that. Even though people don't want to say this, but he was better than Eddie Jones. But you know, he respect his OG, so he let him do what he has to do. LeBron, he doesn't respect no OG. He acting like
No,
he's the HINC.
probably learning a lot from Eddie Jones at the time with the Lakers. Like he learned how to do that little fadeaway shot Eddie Jones does. Like every
Yeah,
time
he
Kobe
put a
played,
lot of dudes. He
he
put a lot of dudes on
he
the post.
want to do that too. Because Kobe was one of the best how to do certain things.
But Sean, we seen the fix was in though, right? We seen the fix. Remember when they got on first take and after they lost, what they always say, oh, we ain't gonna hold this against him. He was just 22 years old. So what? Y'all talking about this dude was the best thing ever. When y'all start getting see the fix was in the beginning, and look how everything started to play out.
They never give that type of privilege to no other players except for LeBron James.
I don't get it.
The dude could lose 5 times in a row, and people still, hey man, he still is among the greatest players of all time. I'm like, what the heck? We don't say that. We don't say it. All right, if that's the case, if we're talking about longevity, Tim Duncan should be actually getting more praise as far as longevity. He has the best, probably the longest defensive longevity in NBA history. Why
Not
is
only
he
that,
in there?
Not only that, I always said this: Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant is the best players in their generation. They was them two was to me.
They were.
Because look at and then another thing too. People would give Duncan more credit for to give Kobe Bryant. Kobe went on 2 3-peats. I mean, repeated twice, got a 3-peat and he repeated. How you had 2 repeats and you had 3, then you had 2, almost had 3, and you ain't, man, stop it. People just slow, man. Because I remember back in those days, they was dumping on Kobe way back then. Even when he was winning them championships, they was trying to separate. The media started that. Y'all saw the video with Shaq and Kobe. They was like, man, I let the media did this and this and this. I should have did this and this and this. They said they had a full conversation, but y'all still I want to hear what y'all gonna say tomorrow, Colin Cowherd. Who y'all gonna blame tomorrow? It's gonna be Luka's fault tomorrow.
Man,
it's gonna be Luka.
Man, I also tired.
Salute Nate. Salute
too.
Tony. Salute the real OT. Now I'm just asking questions. They say this dude's the GOAT. How are you the GOAT? They say that you make everybody better, which is the biggest. Everything that is said about this guy just came to fruition. How you make everybody else better?
I don't see that.
You notice something? And you notice something too? Lately, especially he been with the Lakers, when he dominates in scoring, the Lakers lose a lot of them games.
Yep.
Those are facts.
He is a staff shuffling, non-excusable as leader. He likes to put the blame on everyone else. I I always told Laker fans, like, every time you have to know that if your leader is weak, your whole platoon is weak. LeBron is the pure example of a guy who is a weak leader and making these players that who are talented. Austin Reeves, in my personal opinion, is going to be a long time Laker, and he's probably going to be a very great player. And maybe his jersey might retire someday. Maybe I'm just looking at it from a biased perspective, but still, you got talented players, and you still will say that this is their fault. I don't care if you're 40. I don't care if you're 50. As long as you taking them antibiotics, you still going to be playing 38 minutes a game. You better play some defense.
Now all of a sudden they want to talk about their minutes, but when Darvin Ham was trying to cut his minutes, and we already know this man runs the show. And what was that year, Sean?
Gosh.
And what was that year, Sean? What was that year, Sean, when they had they had more clutch clients than Laker draft players on that team?
Man, it's been multiple times. You have Anthony Davis. You had that bum that people was hyping at the time, and then because he won a championship, now people think he's good. KCP. You had man, who else? You shit. To be honest with you, I think that after they won the Mickey Mouse ring, that's when they actually got more clutch kinds over there.
They had Dwight Howard. Like they should not never got rid of Dwight Howard and
JaVale McGee.
Yeah,
JaVale McGee was a clutch kind.
No, they should have never let him. They shouldn't have let them two go. But you notice though, this been going on with LeBron his whole career. Even though the Heat won them back-to-back championships, what they still did, they still made changes, did they not?
Yeah.
That man had more trades than anybody. This is one thing I understand. This man has more trades than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant combined. And he gets all the new toys, but then at the same time, you don't. Hey, the more I watch him, hey, you putting up these numbers and everything like that, but at the same time, you can't affect the game like you used to no more. You just can't.
I think where he messed up at is like Sean said, he got rid of all the young guys that the Lakers drafted when he got there.
I've been said that, Lou, a long time ago. I know Sean with it too, but I've been saying this. I said this when he signed with the Lakers, what he was going to do. What did he got up on stage and did with the young players? He said he could not win with this team. You saw how sick in that. You saw how sad in the face them young boys was looking at that man at that particular time. Y'all got to remember, Julius Randle signed. He got up out of there before LeBron could trade his ass.
Yeah, Julius Randle knows. He knows that LeBrick is a freaking snake.
And he's the only one I know just as strong as him and everything. He can take all it, but Jay Reed. Oh, when he goes downhill, yeah, he can go downhill. He can get away with the chicken wing. And my boy had me dying on the phone, man. He texted me. He was like, man, they turned the madness on for Jay Reed, man. Like how this man got 23 points and he's only 4 or 5 from the free throw. I was like, 4 or 5. He's 4 or 5. He was 3 or 3 from the field or something like that. And he had all the points. I was like, he's actually making the free throws though. But hey, it just comes back to Harlem, man. Let's talk about these Knicks, though. The Knicks game was a good game. Let me do the scoreboard right quick. Jalen Brunson had 32. He was 13 of 26, 4-7 from 3. He was 2-2 from the foul line. He had 11 assists. He only had 2 turnovers. He also had 3 offensive rebounds, 1 block. Karl-Anthony Towns was 10 of 23, 5 of 7, 2 of 2 from the line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. And he was actually a +5. OG Anunoby, he struggled. He had 8 points, 3 of 13, or 3 for 3, 2 of 2 from the foul line, 1 rebound, 2 rebounds, 3 steals. And Josh Hart, former Laker, 4 or 9, 3 or 5 from the three, 3 or 6 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Oh yeah, and this is another thing I just thought about too, JB fans, but y'all can't say no more. What happened to them when after they left LeBron? You got some players that became all stars. Everything, man. Like y'all got to cut that stuff out, man. The runs of shine. Look, he got Luka Doncic now. Okay.
Man, Luca, I feel sorry for you, man. Just wait for the next 2 to 3 years. Well, until someone exposes his supply. You just have to wait. You have to wait until they expose the supply, because like it's getting harder and harder for them to defend LeBron James.
Hey, cause the homie said he got A-Rab money. I never forget that picture he took with them A-Rabs and he was throwing up them things. I was like, So everything's coming together allegedly, but you already know it's already been. Look. I told y'all, man, what this dude was going to do. I've been trying to tell y'all. These dudes was calling me a hater and every freaking thing, man. I love it when I'm right. And he just got pushed in the back, and that was no call right there. Man, I never seen so many players get away. I know they wanted to get away with physical. I like it's more physical. I really do. And I'm upset
like
with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown was complaining about the game being physical. I'm like, what? Boy, you get.
I'm like Jaylen Brown. Like,
come on, bro.
You're a fucking Celtic, bro. You guys are known for physicality. The nature of the Celtic is about physicality.
Mm-hmm.
You should know better about, like, man, the physicality is getting harsh. Bro, you guys are underperforming against the Orlando Magic that you guys are supposed to be in 4 or 5 games. Stop it with this. To be honest with you.
They need to stop bitching and play the game.
Man, they got their money. They down by 2, but K had 25. He was 11-23 from the field, 47.8, 0-3 from 3, 3 or 4 from the line. He had 10 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 4 blocks, 7 turnovers. Tobias, aka J. Cole, look-alike. He was 6-15, 0-3 from 3, 6-6 from the free throw line. He was 8 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 1 steal, 1 block. And I'm like, dude, you got Tobias Harris on you, man, Cat, man. You better, man. That's barbecue chicken. But then again, the players that actually does have that skill set, what these people want these big men to do, be able to switch, guard on the perimeter, and all this other stuff. And that's another reason why these games are so freaking ugly too. All these 3-point attempts, all these offensive rebounds. It's all these offensive rebounds. Majority of the shot, the next shot always gonna be what, y'all? Another 3-pointer. He grabs the rebound, gets another shot, 3 ball. That's what they do now,
it's become so predictable. Like, the offensive versatility has been down the drain for the past 15 years. I mean, I get it. People, players want to have those stats, but, bro, you guys are never standing out. This game's boring.
I don't feel sorry for these boys, man. I don't, man. Because I'm like this, man. When they be saying this man's the GOAT, I'm like Riley right now. Like, man, y'all got to cut that out, bro. Like, and mind you, I'm not a player. I'm not a fan of. I'm a fan of the basketball game, but I've never been into that GOAT conversation. Because I felt like so many great players that paved the way in this game, they all have a case of a GOAT case. Like they don't want to nominate him as the best small forward of all time. I don't think he is. I don't think he's better than Julius Erving. I don't think so. Could you add his ABA career and his NBA career? That's something. I don't think he's better than Larry Joe Bird. Sean, I've been used to say this stuff on Ticket Channel. Dude used to be like, man, you just a hater, man. Like, what? Dude, it's levels to this. Larry Bird be talking so much smack to Jay Reed, man. And giving it to him, man. Stop it. You just can't plug everybody in and put them in every era, man. That's impossible. In that case, there won't be no Steph Curry. That means Dell Curry won't be able to have him as a kid.
I think LeBron better.
What'd you say?
Like he's better than Adrian Dantley. The dude used to play for the Pistons, didn't play for Jazz back in the day. Used to be killing people.
Adrian Dantley was a look. There's so many great players, man. Elgin Baylor, man, he was another one, man. Out of
Bailey's a
position.
legend.
You know, I don't care. And just another thing, fanboys, they always want to dump on players that don't have rings and stuff like that. Hey, not everybody's going to win. They're not. They're not. And just another thing, ESPN, quit saying that nobody don't want to be the face of the league. I see why they don't want to be the face of the league, because all y'all do is sit there and talk about this dude. Y'all was talking about this dude when this dude was getting put out in the playoffs. Am I still right?
LeBrick. Yeah, they talk about LeBrick when he was not even in the freaking playoffs for the past 2
Remember
years.
you went to the Cleveland? Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen again.
And
They're like, let's do it again.
Got him, man. Like, come on, bro. He gonna get put out probably about in the first round. They're gonna still talk about him for the whole playoff. Like, come on.
Like, you know, this reminds me of LeBron when he was in the sequence. I'm like, come on, it was nothing like LeBron. It is nothing like LeBron. This is Anthony Edwards. At least, like, if you want to compare him, at least compare him like D Wade or Kobe Bryant or something. I mean, like, how does this remind you of LeBron? You know, I never see that type of hustle when LeBron James is playing. Shoot, even in his prime, he wasn't even the best defender in the freaking Heat.
I think when I'm talking, let's get back on the Knicks, because I know we former Laker fans, so we can say I just want to get the Knicks they props though, man, because hey, they got this game, man. I know some people get mad at the foul call, because normally at the end the referee, I never seen a call really ever in a playoff game where a foul, you know what I'm saying, determine the game. You're gonna have to win it. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like this is a learning thing. This is a learning curve for Cade. He's gonna be even better next year. And Duran's gonna get better. You know, Jaden Ivey gonna be back next year. You know what I mean? So I like the Pistons, and I said this. I said this rivalry. I said this one right here, and the T-Wolves, not the T-Wolves, the Nuggets and the Clippers are the best series to me. They just are.
I agree. I'm actually even more impressed with the Pistons than the Knicks, which I am surprised. Like, I'm surprised myself. I'm actually more impressed with the Pistons because, like, the physicality, the passion, referees not really feeling them that much, but and despite that, they still go against the odds. I think that in the next year or two, they're gonna be in the playoffs for a while.
Like, you know how I feel about Detroit Pistons. As a Bulls fan, I can't stand they fucking ass. But today, what I saw, they got robbed from that game for the last minute, and for the lead out in there, and the head referee come out talking about we missed that call. It's bullshit, man. Pistons deserve to win that game. Like, this series going at least going 7 games because every game been like physical, going down the stretch. It's like a nail biter. But I think New York gonna probably end up closing out at home. And what happened this series, hey, I'm here for it. Like, don't Cleveland play like
front, man. These refs been horrible in all these games I've been watching. They've been horrible. Ain't no way in the world you don't call a foul on Josh Hart hitting Tim Hardaway with his whole body.
Like, the referees are horrible.
They were horrible. Just the last game I watched, they've been horrible, bro. I don't know what the NBA got going on, but these refs have been horrible. And I'm talking about just from a basketball standpoint. I ain't talking about from a personal team standpoint. I'm just talking about from a basketball standpoint. I done seen a lot of bad calls. Like, yo, you can't be serious.
I think Adam Silver protects the referees too much. They should get more. They should get more consequences. Probably even more than these players. It's about that time.
Shoot.
But then
Right.
it just make me wonder, man, which call did they fuck up and which call did the NBA call in? You feel me? Because you ain't gonna tell me, man. Some of these calls are just blatant, and I'm just like, what the fuck is they doing?
How you feel about the Lakers losing, bro? I want to know your honest opinion. I
That
know I
game,
always get it anyway.
that game was horribly officiated. You feel me? It was horribly officiated. There's no way LA should have lost that game. And I got a lot of blame to go around. But in a game like that, I know my nigga Kobe Bryant take the ball and bring me home, man. Like, I know that for a fact. You feel me? And like I said, LeBron, I don't give a damn. You should have just went and just, I would have rather went out with LeBron missing the shot. You feel me? Like, that game was crazy. JJ Redick sucks. We take the lead back with 1:20 left, and you don't go offense, defense. Why you didn't put Vando in the game? Everybody keep talking about, oh, our bench only had 6 points. I said, my nigga, do you know Gabe Vincent only played 7 minutes? Vando only played 7 minutes?
He played majority of the but
The only bench player that got significant minutes was Dorian Finney-Smith. He played 40 minutes, and the nigga had 6 points. That what can an NBA player do when he's playing 7 minutes a game and they stagger minutes? Come here. So like I blame JJ Redick more. That's you. You ain't using your bench. How many points I expect Gabe Vincent to get in 7 minutes? Come on. Dude's had 19 offensive rebounds, bro. Vando, one of our best rebounders, and you only play him 7 minutes. Come on. I don't get it. But overall, the officiating's been horrible, bro.
Hey, Ron Time.
It looked like 90s basketball. It looked like 90s style of basketball, grabbing and everything like that.
But what I'm saying, I can go for that, but what they're not doing, they only calling it one-sided in certain games. If they consistent with that, I'll go for that. That's the type of I want to see some dog. But it's like they call it in one-sided for certain teams. It's just like, come on.
When you get off the table, damn.
It's just a crying shame. Crying shame, man. I don't know what JJ Redick drew up, but I would have much rather had LeBron taking that last shot to try to win the game or tie the game than anybody else.
Hey, Ron Tom, what do you think about that replay? Was it a foul on LeBron or this?
Man, and see, this is what I mean, because now I've been seeing some games where they reffing it, where they saying, oh, man, ball part of the hand. You feel me? Or ball part, and then now it's like, okay, this swipe down motion, he hit the ball and his hand, and y'all say it's a foul. Y'all looking at to see if the ball went out of bounds. But then you go back and look and see it went out of bounds off of him, but y'all assess the foul to LeBron James. That sucks. That sucks. Because I done seen where motherfucker there, wrist part of the ball, hand part of the ball. They're just not keeping it consistent. And that's all throughout the playoffs. I'm noticing that in the Clippers Denver series. I'm all for the physical play, but you got to call it both sides. You got to let both sides get away with the same thing. And I ain't going to front. Right now, they are letting Minnesota fuck LA up. They are fucking them niggas up, bro. Them niggas throwing forearms, body checks. They fucking LA up.
I think the Lakers going to win game 5.
I mean, we should, but Hey, man, I'm already looking forward to seeing how we gonna fix this team, bro. Because it seems like we're gonna be stuck with Luka.
One way fit the team get a decent center.
You find one out
Yeah,
there
it
on
ain't
the
gonna be. It ain't
find
gonna
one
be a distance. Yeah, we
find one
ain't gonna
out
have
on
no
the
distance
market.
center. You know?
There is not one on the market.
If it was Ron, I don't believe Jay Reed would play with one. That's just me, man. You know how I feel about him, man. So, hey,
Yeah,
you
Jay
know,
Reed
so
hates centers.
Man, Jay Reed is a sidekick now. It's not about him. Jay Reed is a sidekick now. This is about putting what we need around that fat ass white boy to make sure we can get the most out of him. And what we need is a rim running big man and some wing defenders.
Y'all had one in the trade, but he didn't pass the physical, didn't
And pass the physical.
hey, as soon as you said that, man, they kicked me out of my own live, bro. When you said that, bro. When you said Jay Reed was a sidekick, they kicked me out my own stream, bro.
Ain't that a bitch? I mean, I'm just telling you what it is. I mean, that's not a bad thing right now.
Man, that man need to go. Him and his Make-A-Wish son need to go, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Because the more I see it, the more I'm telling you, man. By the time the Lakers is done, man, they ain't gonna have nothing to stand on, bro. Nothing.
We got to keep LeBron at least until another free agent becomes available on the market. There are no free agents out there on the market this year. We got to keep Bron as a second option. Damn, ain't gonna make no trade. We ain't trading the nigga. You feel me? So it's like we got to keep him as a second. Now, if it was some shit like, well, Bron opting out, but Giannis coming off the books too, then it's like, all right, Bron, you can go ahead. But ain't no other starter pair with Luka coming off the books. And the only thing that we could hope is that we could trade Austin Reeves and a couple of these other pieces to get that second star and really send LeBron on his way. Opt out if you want to, motherfucker. We might not sign you back. Fuck around and get the right trade. You feel me?
Oh man, we've been looking different ever since this dude came there, man. All the young bucks is gone. All of them is gone. And then I don't know, bro. When it comes to the Lakers, man, it's just like I don't even know, bro, because I don't see no sense of hope. And then he's gonna do what he normally do, like he normally do every summer. You know what I mean? And it just man, just make up your mind already, man. Like, cause I could see the team that's constructed. I could tell it's constructed for Luka Doncic. It ain't structured for LeBron. But at the same time, I don't know, bro. I don't trust him far as I could see it. And he gave me never evidence of not to prove. He ain't got to prove nothing to me because, hey, he did what he did. And he ain't doing nothing about it. Because your two best players supposed to bring you home. Y'all, I'm saying, you make everybody better. Come on, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. That's another mythology that he need to throw off his working books. Just get Kareem back his basketball already, man. This dude don't make nobody better. Nobody. When I seen that dude came to the press came to the press conference, check my stats. Yeah, all right, yeah. That let me know. And another thing, Sean was saying this earlier. I ain't never seen him give nobody no kind of credit. I heard what you said on Mind the Game. You blaming your role players for not making shots. Trying to change the narrative again, huh? All right. But one day that narrative gonna be about you and you ain't gonna be in control of it. Then what you gonna do? And that's the only why I think that's the only reason why I think you're still playing in the first damn place.
Knowing him, knowing him, he probably run to another team, see if we can get another championship.
Ain't no telling. I'm gonna take a break, y'all. I'll be back.
He had 23 points. 5, 10, 3.
As a Laker fan, T. Price, what would you like to see once LeBron leave?
Take a break right now, Ron Tom.
Hmm. What would you like to see, Luke?
You got to keep the house tomorrow because he can tell I got to go out there and get buckets. Lakers need like 2 big men down low that can protect the rim. Because right now, Minnesota's killing them from basically in the paint.
Yeah. And this nigga only played Jackson Hayes 13 minutes.
You need somebody who's like that's why years ago this is not never got rid of Dwight Howard and the other dude. They probably would have won multiple championships with those two.
Man, do you know how good we'll be with Dwight Howard right now?
Yeah, but people I think he can still play. People still believe he can't play.
He about to show niggas in this big 3.
Of course, I'll say get a big man in the draft, but really, what big man in this college draft can you really pick up to be a defensive stopper?
We haven't had a defensive
Just
stopper
have a what?
of a big man for over 15 years, man.
Like that guy from Duke, the big man, he's in the draft. He's gonna be in the draft this year.
You know, Chris had a blanket.
This ain't no blanket though.
Turn the light on.
It might be confused. And you never pillow?
It looked like it.
Oh, busting papers for tonight. Yeah, what y'all think about this game so far going on with the Magic and Celtics?
Magic, they just a guard. They need a guard, man. They need a league guard for real. I keep telling people if I was John Morant, I'd be hell bent on getting traded to Orlando. I'm pretty sure they got the draft capital. They could find a way to match the contracts without giving up Wagner or Follow.
I know that, but it's up to Disney if they want him in Orlando, though, because Disney owns part of Orlando Magic.
That's all part of my rebranding. I'm going down there and I'm cutting my dreads off as soon as the trade get approved. And all my Nike commercials going to be with kids. If not, if I ain't going to front. If I'm Bradley Beal, I'm telling Phoenix that's the only place that I'm really accepting the trade to. What's that?
But who Phoenix giving up, though? Well, you thought like you on crack or something? Sit your ass down.
Man, I can't believe they coming out with these excuses, man.
They would have to
Come
give up
on.
JCP, Wendell Carter. They could make the money work. Cole Anthony. It'd have to be a lot of draft capital, though.
That was a travel. No call. They don't call travel anyway.
Jonathan Isaac.
I was listening to the press conference, man. A whole bunch of excuses, blaming referees and stuff. Y'all didn't get it done, JJ. You didn't get it done. You didn't get it done. There was, man, Jay Reed shot 18 free throws. 18 free throws. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Y'all choked the game, man. When's accountability ever going to be a part of this nature of being of Laker culture? It's been nothing but excuses since this man arrived, but y'all attack and bury everybody else under the ground.
JJ choked that game away. When we took that lead back with 1:24 left, he was supposed to take Austin Reeves out the game and insert Vandal for defensive purposes and rebounding purposes. Once we got the stop on Minnesota, we then called a timeout for Austin Reeves back in the game.
I think the game changed to me watching the game. Once they sub Naz Reid in for Rudy Gobert, everything else just opened up to me for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Ant was already going at the time. So I thought that was a changing point to me in the game. You know, putting Naz Reid in there and just letting him just go, because Rudy Gobert, he grabbed offensive rebounds, but he's not a strong big. They call offensive foul. No, they didn't call offensive foul there. He
most
threw
stupid
them balls on.
Like the most stupid thing LeBron James did, take that 3-point shot when they had that lead.
And that turnover he did, we ain't gonna forget about that turnover he did. Just threw the ball away, just like he did in Chicago. LeBron took ill-advised shots. You be getting them calls. Man, the referee was getting that man every call he was done. There was one thing I noticed though too, and I'm just keeping it real. People don't like it. Oh well, LeBron can get physical with anybody else in the league, but people can't get physical with him. They get that call a foul on him. Those are facts. It's been like that this man's whole career, man. Now JJ Reddy, y'all crying about some refereeing, man. And the referee was gift wrapping that game for y'all, man. They was literally gift wrapping the game for y'all. Even they've been games this year that the referee's been gift wrapping the games to y'all, and y'all still lost the game. So I ain't surprised.
That's why I think they're going to end up winning Game 5, because right now they're setting up for the referee call 1 fouls on Minnesota.
If I'm Timberwolves already went against it. Look at Naz Reid. Both of their bigs had 2 fouls in the first quarter. They already won 2 times. Wait a minute. What? 2 times playing like that? I think they could do it again. I'm not as confident as this Laker team with it like everybody else. Monkey see, monkey do. This Laker team is not good, bro. They're not good. They interior. I don't care if you got the 2 best offensive pieces you have. Okay, fine. Oh well. You need to stop somebody. And they don't have the personnel to stop.
Orlando
just don't.
Get into it now.
Yeah, the Celtics
This is the playoffs.
Magic is going at it.
It's supposed to be. This the playoffs. This how it's supposed to be back in the day. Maybe we never saw this aggression. I ain't seen this aggression like this in the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I saw this.
I'm not even a Boston Celtics fan. This is a competitive series.
Man.
That referee stuck.
Man. Okay. That wasn't a flagrant foul though.
That was a flop.
You know how these big dudes and little dudes act like they got hit. They got hit by a Mack truck.
White was acting like LeBron James with the way he was swapping.
Now,
Yeah,
I don't know.
they call it a common foul. That was a good call.
Now, I don't know what that big ass nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Celtics on the ropes. Because y'all remember, I remember we was arguing with, no, we was having a disagreement. Shout out to my boy on Trail City, man. We was discussing, we were saying how Orlando was a bad matchup because that was the year that Orlando beat them every single time. And this is their chance right here to prove that they belong right in there. Because a lot of people are already looking at this stuff. Look, injuries is part of the game. You want a championship, right? I seen it happen back when the Lakers lost to the Pistons. No Magic, no Byron Scott. Pistons won their first championship. Then they doubled back and won one the next year. Letting people know, like, hey, we won because now we won it again. And they got their back to back. We're going to see what it's hitting for, though.
Yeah, people keep on saying the East is weak. Come on now.
Man, these ain't weak, man.
I mean, yeah, the East is not weak, this year. I mean, I still remember the East one back in the day when it was weak as hell. I just had to keep it real.
The only time I remember the East was being weak, but that was when Jay Reed was going all to them East Conference Finals in a row.
Yep.
Because you actually look at the last couple of years, man, the East has been very competitive.
Still mad at the Indiana team back in the day, man. The only Indiana team should have beat the Miami Heat, Cleveland Cavaliers, because they had good teams.
Yeah, especially when they had Tim Hardaway. When they lost to the Knicks.
Yeah, Paul George.
Oh, you talking about that team, that Paul George team? That Paul George. Yeah, but you already know, man. The Heat was getting. They used to get a lot. I just think I've just been thinking about every team this man has played for. His team has benefited for the whistle.
No, he's lucky my Bulls team didn't beat their ass because we had all injuries on.
We already know D Rose would have been there, man. The Bulls, they knew the Bulls was coming, but knowing Jay Reed, he'll probably recruited somebody from the Bulls to go play for him, like it took Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith away from him.
Plus, when D Rose did play with him, he probably forced him to retire.
No, man. It's just getting uglier and uglier in La La Land. It is. It's just like I'm gonna be sitting there with my popcorn listening to these shows tomorrow. Like, what kind of excuses y'all gonna come tomorrow? What kind of excuses y'all gonna come out with tomorrow? There ain't gonna be no smoke for JJ Redick, none whatsoever. Why? They're gonna hide their hand, but it was Darvin Ham, man. They put that man out there and try to strip that man dignity in front of the whole world, bro.
Can't wait to hear what Nick Wright got to say.
Man, Nick Wright ain't gonna say nothing, and I don't hear. I don't even watch his show. He just and Nick Wright. This is why I don't listen to you, man. You is just like Jason Whitlock. You was working for the Kansas City Star. I don't know. I remember you used to read your little back pages and all that, yada 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 yada. But nobody don't. No, we don't mess with you around here. Nah.
Yeah, I never liked that Big Bird looking motherfucker.
Hey, remember, he
Like,
started out loving KD, and then look how he flipped on KD. He was a big KD fan. When
yes,
people start doing that for that money, it's like me and James always say: the people sell out for that bag, man. It's a shame, bro. And it's no dignity and it's no honor. But look at the world the way it is. They love drama and confusion anyway. So and that's what's going on in the league right now. A bunch of soap opera. It ain't about how you play the game no more. Look at the swag. Now it's about the swag and all this, man. Oh man, how you play on the court?
Yeah, like Nick Wright pissed me off during the NFL season though, because he loves his stuff, Captain Mahomes.
Man, let him just. Oh man, it's just crazy because I used to live in Kansas, right? And when I was there, I remember Joe Montana played there. I remember when they had. I remember they had Trent Green. They had Priest Holmes. I remember they had Larry Johnson. Dante Hall. You know, they wasn't getting nowhere. And as soon as I moved, the state of Kansas, they went to the Super Bowl, beating the team that I used to grow up rooting for, the 49ers. Now the 49ers can't get nothing.
No, the way the league is now.
How Shador, man? Hey, how you felt about that Shador situation? I was gonna ask you and Ron, since y'all into that football, NFL. You know, I don't be getting into the draft, but what was your opinion about it?
I know you heard about that prank call from that defensive coordinator's son.
Mm-hmm.
They
But
did
they
That's
can get
just
away
another
with it.
way for the NFL to say, nigga, stay in your place.
That's basically what it is. That's
Come on,
what they,
bro.
George Sanderson went first round. Well, his
Absolutely first round.
and
They don't
Tom
like
Brady
no.
talk, and
Go ahead.
Tom asshole man. Tom Brady up there talking about, oh, I've been knowing him since he been a kid. I thought Tom Brady took Tom Brady on there, and right, everybody too much saying it wasn't about race. Yeah, it's about race. It was collusion because they don't like his daddy. They don't like the fact that he's confident. Like, when you been play, you got to be confident because if you ain't confident, it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, they pick and choose. He just ain't got the right color for the protection.
Tell you, Chief, right next year, Archie Manning's son gonna do the same thing. He's still gonna probably go in first round. Because remember what they did with Eli Manning? He said, I ain't gonna go to this team. I'm gonna go to 13. I ain't gonna go play.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, it was disrespectful. You should have actually never been in the fifth round. I don't even watch the NFL like that, but that was shocking to me. Getting traded to the worst team in the NFL is crazy. The Cleveland Browns.
Even now, even though he's playing for the Browns, how many chances are they really gonna give him though?
The way things looking like, probably not many. Probably maybe a few chances in the regular season.
Think about this, bro. He is probably the best quarterback they got on their roster right now. Do y'all understand that they drafted a quarterback before him in the third round? And then double back and got him. They drafted a quarterback in the third round, y'all. A quarterback that didn't that didn't have nearly as what Shador had. And they drafted him in the third round before Shador, then turned around and drafted Shador in the fifth. Now you tell me how often a team take two quarterbacks in the same round. I seen Washington do a draft RG3 with the first round pick, then draft Kirk Cousins with the third round pick, but everybody know Mike Shanahan didn't want RG3 in the first place. The owner made him draft RG3. So what franchise draft a quarterback for the future in the third round, then turn around and draft another one in the fifth round?
Pittsburgh had an opportunity to get him, but they kept drafting deep.
Every team in the NFL had a chance to get him.
Like one time, I knew what team wasn't drafting the quarterback though. I thought it was going to be the Raiders, the Seahawks, the Steelers, and the Browns.
I thought Shador is going to go to the Saints. I thought the Saints will actually be a good destination for him, but I mean, it just shows you that, you know, if someone has a personal vendetta on you, you know what I mean, regardless of any reason, they're gonna deal with you, and they did that Shador.
Oh, she's about to get it back. Mm-hmm.
No, it's more about daddy than it was about daddy.
Remember when she went through all the living room?
They don't like the fact Deion is
what is the corner that you want?
You don't like what you said about Deion? You saying like they don't like that Deion is like a college football coach?
No, you see all the other former NFL players, right, getting head coaching jobs at Jackson State, stuff like that. The black colleges. It's not going to be long before they get head coaching jobs in Division I at the alma mater and other universities. They don't want to have too many black head coaches in college football, and they worry about them taking over the game from other coaches.
Man, that's on them. They always pick white coaches over black coaches in the NFL. You might as well if they're gonna dominate the NFL, you might as well dominate in the NCAA.
And plus, you got to think about this too. By them doing the way they did in the draft, they trying to hurt Coach Prime recruiting. Like why you gonna go Colorado if you ain't gonna go first round?
Yeah, that's shameful. That just means that they are really just blacklisting this guy because he's just making money and he's gaining all the hype.
Right now, Deion is paid head coach in college football right now, and he don't. Even though his son ain't there no more, they still gonna get high-rating games.
Yeah, man, I think that he might have to get some people might have to get sued. Even though it's gonna be costing a lot.
And plus, they worry about if they will pitch his son, that Deion would took the head coaching job in the NFL with his son.
Okay, what if he actually accept that coaching job? Will you guys stop blacklisting him and his son? Probably not. It is there for the money. They want to have that LeBron and Bronny movement when it comes like, hey, this is the first player and coach that's related to each other, and we're making money for it.
Like when they drafted Doris Sanders to the Browns, the head coach and GM was not happy. You can tell by their body language they were not happy to get him. The owner made that move. Because that coach and GM know their jobs are on the line. If this thing, if he don't come in out right away and play great, because they know they got 1 year. Basically, if they lose after this season, both of them don't get fired Next thing you know, you're gonna hear reports about Deion getting the head coach job in Cleveland.
Yeah, they literally traded to the fact that they actually put him in the Cleveland Browns, even though they should have never done that because like Dion really doesn't even want him to be in the Browns. That is quite telling. That's personal. Like this year, it's a lot of personal vendetta in sports, as far as as far as the business side and even as far as the personnel. It's getting too
And plus,
personal.
yes, you got the Cleveland Brown. You already got when you paying a quarterback right now $40 million. That means what? Deshaun Watson gonna get traded this offseason once he get healed up? Or you gonna have him be the starter and have Dorn be the backup?
I think Deshaun Watson is out of here.
But
My
what team?
personal opinion.
No other team may not want him.
Then honestly, he's gonna be out of the NFL. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. Who do you think is gonna win for the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference?
I think Boston is gonna be. I think we Boston OKC in the final.
Okay. You not confident with Cleveland?
I think I think in the Eastern final is gonna be Boston versus Cleveland. I looked at playing in the second round. I don't know when they're playing.
How you guys about feeling about the Bucks?
Giannis out of there.
The Bucks is out here. All right.
Shit, he might be leaving Milwaukee.
What you trying to get now?
I can see him and Dame requesting a trade.
Who?
Okay. You can't reach that. Leave it right there. By the no, she can't get over there.
It's a damn shame about how like Dame actually. I mean, I don't know. Like for me, I want Dame to win a championship, but he got to want it.
Dame never wanted to go to Milwaukee.
But I get it. I mean, he wants to go to Miami, but Miami is not a winning culture as they used to. They're not. Huh?
They talking about Durant probably come to Milwaukee.
Kevin Durant going to Milwaukee and old Kevin Durant. I'll pass on that one. I think that Milwaukee might have to pass because now you have besides the only difference between Damian and KD is he can score. He can score more than Dame, but he still is a defensive liability.
I'm taking KD defense over Dame defense any day.
I
Nah,
just don't see it. Like it's just a bigger dude. Except I could shoot more. Outside that, defensively, they both equally as trash.
And you KD over there, you better have Mike Brown your assistant coach.
nah, KD is definitely ahead of Dame. Dame could shoot. He my guy, but we ain't gonna play that game. KD's a better player than Dame. He could do it.
All
He could
time,
do it.
yes.
He could
All
do it
time, yeah.
both.
But at this point of his career,
He more
pretty much.
he more efficient than Dame, and he still could play better defense than Dame. There ain't no Dame ain't never played defense. And
I know, but KD isn't the same he used to be.
I agree with you 1,000,000% with that, but he's still more capable than Dame at this stage. As far as playing defense, you feel me? Both of them is buckets, but we all know KD a better bucket. He's 6'11".
Man, me personally, I think it's just a pass. I think KD's over. He's gonna. I think he's gonna stay. He's gonna continue playing until the Seattle Supersonics is gonna come back, and then when the Seattle Supersonics come back, that's when he's gonna go over there and retire. I think that's his plan.
That better be within the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing that because this game. You know, what they're gonna do? They're not gonna be upgrading the defense in the regular season. It's gonna be the same old 100 points, 105, 110, 120 type of game. So, I think he's gonna be all right for the next 2-3 years. It's just that he don't deserve to be in a winning situation, in my personal opinion. He should be going to a team that is known for losing. He can get up his stats, breaking some scoring records, just like LeBron James, except he's not ruining my Lakers. He's ruining other people's teams.
You already in a losing situation right now.
You have to remind us, Lou. We already know we in the losing thing, bro. We get that, bro. We get it.
I'll just wait for my Bulls to fire the head coach.
If we all be drunk on that one, right?
Yeah, I was done with Donovan last year.
I think the Nuggets actually still miss Mike Malone.
No, they don't. The players
Mike Malone
don't.
is not the problem. I just can't believe it. Like, come on, yo. Out of all people, I didn't expect you, the silent guy, to say, yeah, it is what it is. I'm like, come on, he's the one who invested to you, man. If it was any other team, you probably would not be that guy. He tolerated you for over 10 years just in order for you to become that guy.
Who's gonna be the next head coach there, though?
To be honest, I wish Sam. Shoot. I think Sam Cassell. I think they, for even though Jokic is a modern NBA player, I think he might respect the old school more. than what other players do nowadays because now there's really not many coaches. More of these coaches are going to the NCAA or they're going to overseas. They're avoiding the NBA.
Yeah, they
They're
may.
tired.
What about Darvin Ham?
Hey man, hey, if Darvin wants to be a coach for the Nuggets, hey, go for it. I want Darvin is a solid choice, but there's really not much choices for NBA coaches because these players are a problem. These players are a terrible problem when it comes of the current culture, and I think that by the way things are when it comes to the NCAA basketball, with the NIL deals, I think that might also going to affect over there too if they're not going to put a stop on it. Like coaches, it's one thing to say like, yeah, we criticize coaches, but to use them as a scapegoat every single time is absolutely ridiculous.
The NIL deals are getting bad right now.
Yeah, I saw so many transfer portals and all that mess. I was like, whoa, why is so many people going through the transfer portals? The transfer portals usually be like, like maybe like 8 people, 10 people, not over 50.
3,000 kids are in the transfer portal right now.
Yeah, man, it sounds like NBA ish. Sounds like the LeBron James style NBA. And the NCAA need to put a stop to this. Like, if you have a deal, you should be staying that same team you got a deal on.
It's hard to put a team together when you got to still recruit the players off the team too. Like it's like when they have one good year and if they want them to come back, gotta give us more money.
That is
Salute,
crazy.
fellas. Salute, you guys.
Salute Trey Knight.
Trey, what up, Brody?
So you upset?
Bro.
What you think about? I know you upset about the game, man. What you think?
No, I'm not upset. T Price, Ron, shit, we can all attest. Like we all three was on there, like with that trade was all that. We was all up in there in Lakerland. You feel me? We was right there. Everybody, me, Ron, T Price, Magic. We was all talking about this shit. Like, whoa, like when the trade went down, and I just said it right there with them. They like, we all had our little, but it was kind of the same option. Who thought championship, right? Luka coming back. Think people forget that. New team. These dudes, right? How we talk about the NBA, right? They're not letting dudes develop, not getting chemistry, right? These dudes ain't KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, where they're veterans. They done held down their team for 12, 13 years, and now they understand when to attack. Now I should help. Now I should be the lead. Like, they all knew. Like, you went to seeing KG from being a two-way, still being two-way, but he eased up on the offense, and he became, like, the biggest defensive anchor, like, for Boston before he got hurt with his knee. So I look at Luka coming to LA, right? Then he's coming with a rookie coach. Go ahead. Then he's coming with a rookie coach. And he's coming with LeBron James, right? Now, everybody said something about CP3 and James Harden back in the days about, they two kind of similar. They need the ball. The one difference between James Harden and CP3 at the end of the day, CP3 never tried to become a scorer when he have a score. He knows how to just go strictly point guard. So he knows how to make it work. He fooled everybody, and he did. And when James Harden pushed back and wanted to have the ball more and keep up with his stats, that's when that broke up. LeBron, he wants his stats. Luka, how many times have he pulled out a win with LeBron only scoring 16? 12, 13. I understand, Luka, sick, whatever. I don't even care about none of that. The thing is, damn, LeBron, he's been carrying you from March He really exploded in the month of March. Got you the highest amount of victories you have seen since Anthony Davis came the first year since the bubble. And you can't get one. Everybody keeps on. Remember, LeBron's gonna carry him to the mountaintop. Nigga, you couldn't even get one game for him. And then he come back the
Say
next
that
game.
louder.
You come back the
Say
next
that louder
game.
for the conversation.
You can't
Say that
even get
louder.
one game. You can't get one playoff. How you gonna carry a nigga to the mountaintop when you can't even get me on the first goddamn hill to the mountain? You can't even get me on your shoulders. Austin Reeves is the second most important player to your boy Doncic right now. LeBron still hasn't figured out, right? This is what I'm waiting for, right? He's like Magic. He has the backcourt. Oh God, won't you just you did it. Didn't you win a championship when you did this? Lead the fucking league in assists. Stop trying to lead the league in fucking scoring. Stop trying to outshoot motherfuckers. Stop being mad because you feel like motherfucker forgetting you and everybody talking about Luka Dookie. Stop it, bro. It's cool for goddamn. Everybody was talking about you for 22 years. Goddamn, one season. Well, man, not 22, because Steph stole 2 of them from you. For 20 years, niggas was talking about you. Steph stole 2 years. And now Luka ain't stole no years, but he's in the, you're not hit. You're robbing, bro, whether you want to accept it or not. And it ain't because, you know what I mean? I will say this. Your skill range is not on Luka's. He is a better player. Like, if y'all was to enter the league at the same time, he will be way more advanced to me than you. Except on defense. Yeah, your athleticism will get you over on him on defense, right? Just like it did in your early years, right? You only got, 3 defensive teams, and you didn't play for this many years, and you got all that athleticism, all that height, all that athleticism, all that height, all that big, strong body they talk about, all these things they say, 260 and all this and that and this, and you only got 3 of them, and you can stick, wait a minute, and you can stick 1 through 5? How you only got 3 defensive players? And you can stick 1 through 5? You should have just picked any position then and said, you know what, I'm getting it. Every game, if you would have really been able to stick all 5 positions, bro, you should have had a defensive player every year, bro, locking down whoever the hell you want, because you can stick every position. So it's just saying, like, enough of the, I don't do that potential, right? I could see a dude be 7 feet. We all seen dudes when we were in school on the street. That dude taller than everybody. You like, nigga, I want him on my team. Ain't seen him dribble. You just hoping off the potential, off his height. Damn, I know he can make a layup. You come up there, nigga, 5 foot nothing. Wow, get that shit out of here. You're like, oh, hell no. That shit don't mean that. You got to put the work. I'm sorry. LeBron don't see what he got. It's like Kareem. Remember, they showed us his stories. Kareem didn't want to give the reins to Magic, but when he really seen what he had, he said, shit, this nigga going to extend my career 5 more years. Gave him more championships. You don't want, they already, see, I think like this if I was LeBron. Y'all already got me in the conversation, right? Not to the purist, but basically to the casual fans, everybody else, I'm in a conversation. Well, I don't care about these last 2 rings. See, he's so much thinking about Mike. You're not Mike. You got to accept it. You're not going to be finals MVP. Ride Luka. See, you want to be stupid and act like you're that guy. Get your ass to 6 rings, get your ass to 5, and ride Luka, but your pride won't let you. And that's why he ain't where he's supposed to be right now. Because his whole, instead of just going out there leaving on the court, this nigga plotting his 3-point shots. How many? He's plotting this. He's plotting his percentage. That ain't how you do anything in life, bro. Just go out there and do what you worked on, bro, and have faith in it. Nigga don't got faith in his game. He don't got faith in his skills. He don't got faith in the tattoos he tatted on his body, talking about chosen one. But you the one constantly choosing everybody. How you the chosen one, but you choosing everybody? Kyrie, come on. D-Wade, come on. Chris Paul, come on. AD, come on. Luka, come on. But I ain't gonna say Luka because in my last year, this the one trade I don't want nobody to say I'm involved in. Come on, bro. You get your son and you choosing everybody, the coach choosing. Fire. choosing, GM, choosing, Magic. I ain't gonna be here no more. Woo! Look at the trail you paved. Look at what he's left to the league, bro. It's time to stop it. The gloves being off for some of us, but for all you other guys, stop it. See, he's staying too long now to where the breadcrumbs is too big. They turn put mold, rats all over them. Staying too long, it's starting to crumble down. They even got you now. I think they said he's on a list of overrated now. You didn't been too long because now players who know they should be in front of you in their younger age and really is going further than you, they're tired of the media putting you in front of them. So now you got anonymous. It was an anonymous vote off of who is overrated. They said the dude from Indiana, the point guard, he has the most percentage, but LeBron is like second to last. You shouldn't even be on there. You don't see Kobe. You don't see Mike. You don't see no other player. Matt, no, who they think is overrated. But you on there. You were better off retiring right after the Cleveland ring. You already had him in having your mouth in a conversation. Should have just retired right there and just enjoyed the conversation. If he was really a skilled player, we all seen this. Magic, I seen Magic come back with the Lakers when they had Nick, just still scoring on these young dudes, fat, chubby, and all that. Still faking them. Why? Because he has skill, like real skill. I'm smarter than you. I don't got athleticism. I can't burn past you. So I got to outsmart you. I got to make you think I'm here and I'm there. LeBron don't have skill. Everything is bulldoze. Arm guard. This nigga need to play football. You're a running back. Every time you take off, you put that arm out like the Heisman. Keep a nigga from ripping you because your dribble garbage. You don't have a dribble of skill to really maneuver. They always show that highlight where he go behind his back and the ball go between two defenders' legs. That was an accident. He didn't know he was going to do that. You could tell, dude, that skill. And that's just the truth. Just when shit happened when Trae Young threw it between Trevor and Reeves, that wasn't no accident. Kevin, that ain't no accident. That's a move. Chris, that's a move. LeBron ain't never did it again, huh? After he went behind his back and put it between, he ain't never did it again because that was a damn accident. How many times we seen Magic Johnson fake the ball this way, come with a new way, or do the same? Jason Williams ain't even got to be Magic. Jason Kidd, because it's a skill, bro. It's so good, the skill that he has practiced and performed in different, multiple ways. You don't know what the fuck the ball gonna do. It's Houdini on you, and he can score too, and he can score with it. So you like, do I guard him? Do I guard the two dudes on the side?
Remember, he got six. He got 6 defensive teams. Allegedly, he got 6.
Man, yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's off of D Wade because we know what D Wade and Kobe told him. D Wade, yeah, all them dudes. Shane Battier sticking there, and D Wade told him. Kobe told him and taught him. Look, I know you don't want me starting over you. I know how that feel when you feel you a starter, and Kobe know he Kobe, but I'm the shooting guard. But look, this is what I'm gonna do for you. When you come off the bench, I'm picking up everybody 94 feet, and I want you, look, flash, boom, come attack them. Just straight, boom, right at them. And they stealing the ball. They doing that lob that everybody see from D-Wade, throw it out of bounds to Kobe, lob, boom. That's how they was bum rush. They was trying to do the Mike and Pippen thing to niggas. How they did Kukoc and everybody else. And you don't think he went over there and tried to teach that shit to LeBron? Of course you're going to do it. That's just natural, bro. You pass on like, hey, look, LeBron probably just a stubborn-ass nigga. Look, D-Wade had, look, damn, Kobe said, Kobe said, I ain't doing that shit. All right, then, nigga. He never elevated his game. Everybody who really watched this game, it's time to stop this. Everybody who watched this game, we see niggas grow. We can go to it. Russell Westbrook, decrease. Why? He used to have a goddamn mid-range from the free throw. Decrease. Mm-hmm. Injuries, I would say, messed him up because he always relied on athleticism, right, T. Price? Your athleticism left, so now you're not getting that lift. You expecting like, you feeling like I'm still exploding. No, you used to getting up so high, you just lay it up off the back. You ain't doing that no more. The defender right there, you're not burning past them. Now you ain't got the skill maneuver the ball. You ain't used to maneuvering it. You're used to ducking on niggas being in front of. You ain't got that no more. You got to get a stop, a pop. You never practiced when you had the athleticism to keep niggas off balance from the get-go. It's not all about your physical attributes, bro. It's mine. It's just simple shit that can help you win in the first quarter. If I come down, hit 2 jumpers in the mid-range, I know what, as a human being, what a coach gonna say. Your teammates gonna say, hey, step up on that shit. Shit, he can make that shit. Right? That's in your head. Everybody, oh shit, he hitting that shit. It's sweet. So when I come up, guess what I know is open to me on your ass. When I get right back to that goddamn spot, I got a pump fake on you. Because that everybody that pumped up in your head, that shit lethal, get up on it. So I know you're gonna play me even closer. So when I put my hands in the shooting motion, you might just slightly come up off that ground with this. That's all I'm looking for. It's just like I'm on. Now they're gonna tell you about, damn, watch out, you also can dunk and pass. Today I got you a balance. I got 2 things working for me. You don't know to step up on me. You don't know. Oh, I pass ball. You want to think? Oh, damn, you pass ball too. If you make me, I ain't gonna do it just because he did. That's that LeBron James shit. Because you ain't got the skill to make the shot. You pass it. You ain't pass it because it's the right play. You pass it. That's all the hell you can do. And when we see he don't got no shooters or nobody he has faith in, or he don't got the player that he asked for, that nigga bulldoze somebody. Falling on the ground the most. Everybody was talking about Kobe pump faking. I remember those days, bro. Yeah, you right. He is pump faking. Shit, you can't get off the ground. Bone on bone, all type of shit. Achilles, yeah. Still getting some points up though. Still you go the other way. But look at LeBron, 6'9" though. You ain't Kobe height, body, all that. Nigga, you up here pump faking, falling like you AI every damn layup. And why are you falling? Let's keep it real. I done did it before I learned stop doing that old bullshit. T Price, you know, a nigga kind of rip you or something goofy happen on the court to you, like, damn, everybody like, oh, like, you know what I mean? And you kind of like that AD shit, like, grab your finger, a nigga that stole the ball. You like, grab your finger, like, he ain't hurt your ass, your feelings hurt. He ripped your ass. That's why you fall, LeBron, because you already know you going through the same thing Russ went through, bro. Athleticism leaving. You can't jump over niggas. They're right there in your face. Young niggas blocking you. We seen this, and it wasn't the growing problem, bro, because it happened repeatedly after that when he says he's 100%. When that dude from New York, whatever, overseas, blocked his shot for the clutch. Bro, you don't got it like that, and you never had it, and you never developed it, bro. You always got the players that can. Why did you have to be clutch? You didn't have to. You had Kyrie. You have to be clutch. You got Kyrie. You didn't have to be clutch. You got D-Wade. You got other little shooters, you like 3-point shooters. What's the Miller? You got these guys. I ain't gotta D nobody up in the clutch. I got T Price just said his name. Betty. You always got what you couldn't do. T Price said it multiple times on here. We're not used to players doing that. If you were a bad defender last season, you got your ass somewhere. Somebody, Jim, I don't know, went against all the best defenders and said, I got him. And you came back and you had something a little different on your defensive, on your skill. You didn't go and get a nigga to play defense and keep hiding you and shit. You can even see the growth with Steph Curry. I remember when they used to hide Steph Curry. Remember that, T Price? I see that nigga Steph now. I ain't saying he guarding niggas, but he ain't being hidden no more. Clay not right there. Jimmy there now, but before Jimmy, he was fucking. I'm a stick. He learned something. He like, I can't keep getting hidden because who the hell want to keep getting called for a pick so the big guy can come over there and try to body your ass?
Yep, facts.
That's all that's gonna happen. That's what LeBron did to him in that goddamn series. Remember, he was all over him. Stop bitching, little nigga, saying all that shit. He was all over him. Kept picking him every time. That's what he still do. Same as LeBron James system. If you got the small man, if you got the ball, Austin Reeves, come on. He want to pick for Austin Reeves. Why? Because I want your little ass man. Because this nigga right here can D me up. He's my size. He's my length. He's moving faster. He can jump. I want this little nigga. So at the end of the day, I could kind of, at least I know I got ability to kind of jump my body into him and still shoot it and kind of fake like flop. Like some bullshit, bro. Offense, straight up. Without his
Hey, this is
athleticism, you
just
don't see
funny.
that. Yeah, you don't see that old LeBron. Remember, look, all them highlights, the cockback, stupid dunk, headband. Once he couldn't do that, I knew it was gonna be like this with a lot of players, bro. A lot of players. See, now it was opposite with Carmelo. I can go either way. Carmelo had the skill. He didn't have the physical attributes. Paul Pierce had the skill. He didn't have the physical attributes to go with it. If he would have combined that, took care. If those two dudes right there just took care of their bodies, who knows? Because when young Carmelo came in, I'm talking about body kind of cut a little bit like stocky still, but you can see a little cuts in there. He was leaping over niggas. Then he went from that to more shooting, more post up, little spin here and there, sometimes dunks, because that weight got on him. Same thing with Paul Pierce. Same thing. He didn't get the truth off of that second stage of Paul Pierce. He got that truth in that early stage. Same thing with Ray Allen. Dude, he didn't have the physical or the skill. He just chose to go a certain different way. I gotta say different with Ray. He just chose to stop being the straight franchise guys because Milwaukee Ray and Supersonics Ray Allen, shit. Man, he'd be a problem right now in today's game. Some dudes wouldn't even get past him. Think I'm lying? You can't, if you don't want to go back then, if you like movies, go and watch He Got Game. Ain't nobody doing that for him. Ain't no stunt man. That's him, one take. Boom, boom, back, boom, back, boom, back, dribbling like that. Yeah, y'all thought he always just shot the ball. Hell no, he was rising on shit.
He sure was. Hey, bro,
LeBron.
I'm about to end the stream, bro. I'll be
Yeah.
back tomorrow. No, I won't be here tomorrow. I'll do a stream. I got something to do tomorrow. I'll be back on Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday, we'll I'm gonna finish watching this game. You know, work comes early for me in the morning. Salute to everybody for coming through, man. What's your last thoughts, man? Hey, this is like popcorn to me, man. When I see them, I was like,
Look,
that ref is
I'm gonna just
giving
say
you
this because
everything
I
in the
got
world.
I got the ranting on his ass. I'm gonna just say this. We talked about this, bro, when the trade went with Luka. Remember, I said Luka gonna show us highlights like of what's to come after LeBron if they build that team around him, like how Dallas did, like as the years went on. He gonna show it. This is Luka showing us what he can just do on his own, really, bro. On his own, like I can get 50 wins, first round. But make this my team. This ain't his team. He came to the LeBron team. These pieces already right here, like this your team. This ain't he's working with this shit. So like I said, remember I told you, if not the first round, second round, that's it. Just to get a little Laker money, whatever, a little LA money, like whatever. It's two teams in LA. Let's get that. That's it. That's all. But
Well,
other than
I'll
that,
see it.
never
Yeah.
seen championship coming.
No, I never seen championship. And the only time I saw the championship was the only time I knew was the 20. And then ever since then, I was just like, I ain't even talk about them this year because I already know they get the big fight job. Because you notice in the game, they was like, are we going to see that time when they had the number one rated defense? I'm like, the Lakers, this is, to me, everything that ESPN has been hyping up all year long is the eggs are hatching. The roosters, the exposure is just more and more and more and more and more and more and more. So I wonder who they're gonna blame tomorrow. Cause I seen Jay Reed threw the ball away like he did against Chicago Bulls. Let's threw the ball away. Bad shot, break, turnover, no accountability. And then they're gonna go on the press conference and talking about the referees. LeBron, you shot 18 free throws. There was one part in the game that you shot more free throws than the Minnesota Timberwolves. I know
That's
y'all look at
another
the box
thing too,
score,
bro.
and then y'all look at the box
Look,
score, and be like, "Well, Minnesota was +6."
bro, I'm
But
glad you said
it
that.
wasn't like that earlier.
You added that on. I'm glad you said that. His skills has diminished and impact has diminished so much, bro. The free throws can't even bail him out.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what he score. He can have a 50-point game. Like it don't matter about you no more. That's what what I mean. He don't understand that. You just said it right there, like just spell it out. And then it's so bad. the game's so bad that when they don't want him looking bad, when we getting blown out losing, they got the audacity to start talking about LeBron has played more playoff games than the whole entire Timberwolves team. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but how many? He got another loss. He got another loss in his playoff career. He got another
Hey, bro,
loss.
we already called it, bro. The Lakers went down. Look, man. I'm about to tell them to test your blood, bro. You might not be from planet Earth. You called it. You seen the future. It was like this nigga touched you or something, man. You just seen it like, oh, downfall coming very soon. He should have never came to LA. He probably could have faked this shit out all the way in Cleveland.
No, he gonna be if they go home early in Cleveland, end up going to the conference finals or the next round. He'll show his face there.
Oh, what you said?
Did
Look, I'm gonna
last
say
year.
this too, bro. Let me say this just in case people forgot you said this string. Donovan Mitchell's gonna break all of LeBron records. He already got damn near more 40 points. I think if he ain't broke that, he gonna get them 50s. And look, this is what's gonna kill him. You said this. If the Clip, think about it, right? The West is a toss up, right? Like, really, maybe it can be the Clippers. You know, we ain't talked about James Harden, but I'm seeing him playing with some fire, and Kawhi looking healthy. It could be the Clippers. It could be OKC, right? Those are two teams that, and Golden State. Those are my three teams. I'm iffy on. But if Cleveland wins that little championship that LeBron won, it's erased. It ain't looked at as special now. It didn't take another 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna be poised to repeat, bro. Like anything they do, that's why he don't want them. He don't want them to win no championship. Like he got that under. Don't win without me. Like you see, look, what did he say, bro? You had got on the stream. I forgot. I'm gonna let you go. You had said this nigga gonna say, "I'm glad that they're continuing the championship like path." Out, nigga, you broke that team the fuck down. What the hell you talking about? Talking about you glad that they keeping up your championship. You left that team with Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance and Kevin Love broke up, beat up, confused mentally, all that, bro. You didn't want them to win, bro. What you
Look at
shot
a
at
former
that team,
Laker always killing them. Look what Julius Randle's doing in this series.
bro. All the
Always a
time.
former
Look.
Laker always kill us every time they pull
Oh,
us
and
out.
look, bro, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. You know, whenever you get time to look at it, I made a little video, like a 30-second video to show. It's a glimpse of Michael Jordan Chicago Bull teammates, right? And then of their stats with him, and then without him, bro.
Yeah, people be surprised.
Went down. Look, Kobe Bryant got him on there with it. His teammates with him, without him. Look, LeBron teammates with him, down. Teammates without him, up.
Yes, it's always been that way, bro. But the media and his fanboys, what they do after they left LeBron? Well, Kyrie was still doing this thing.
Look, you've been making $10 million, but now I'm riding around with you and you making $10 million. They like, oh, Trey helped T Price get on. What the hell? That's basically what it is. Kyrie would have still been the same superstar. We still would have had our eye on me. Still, look, he made it to the finals. It would have probably been later years with Luka, whoever, we don't know, but he still got that monkey. Out of all LeBron James teammates, man, you said it. He the first teammate to go to the finals after being LeBron James' teammate. Not D-Wade, because he was already one after. I don't care if he didn't win. Everybody always said, what the hell do his teammates do after him?
No, it ain't even just that. Look at Josh Hart. Look what he's doing now. Look at for a time. What's his name?
If Brandon Ingram didn't have them blood clots, if he didn't have them blood clots and all that little health issue, bro, you can go Jay Crowder. Look, would D Rose would have had that 50-point comeback game just to give himself like 2-3 more years in the league if he would have been on Cleveland? That nigga was thinking about retiring. Remember, he took that like 20 game just disappeared. That's what that man career. Look, Isaiah Thomas. Look, damn, we don't practice. Everybody thought he was just hating. Everybody thought he was hating. Then look, Patrick Beverly. Hey, we don't practice.
That's what I'm mad. That's what I understand. Patrick Beverly gonna sit there talking about. And you know what? I said this the other day. This got to be said. When they put Bronny James in the game in game one, that was the most disrespectful for any player that really rep that purple and gold, even all the way back to because the Lakers won't be the Lakers without George Mikan. Those are all facts because there was a Minneapolis Lakers at the time. But anyway, when he shot that brick, and then Jay Reese shot that brick the other night out the other side of the backboard. Dude, he's been doing that stuff for a while. He been shooting shots off the backboard. I ain't
You
never
know,
seen a player that
Even
been in
if
the
it's
league
home
long as
or
he had, and you can't dribble a basketball.
you said it. Look, and we both said it. Personal cause. Look, anybody in any way, bro. I don't care which way you're getting it. Anybody in any way that's getting a check with the NBA, right? Meaning you're asking the NBA if you can have their media guests on or basketball players on or somebody that's still connected to them, bro. You gotta give them a slice of that, bro. Those dudes signed that over. So you can't talk too much down. That's why you got a lot of NBA players who still get NBA checks in some way that always curves it a little bit. They know LeBron James' son suck. So they say, man, just take it easy, let's just speak on this game. He the 55th pick. Man, you dudes talk about, look, Patrick Beverly, you wasn't even drafted. Knock it off. You uses that. Like, I wasn't drafted. I'm sure where his grind at, where his hunger at, where his I'm 55th pick. Why he ain't feeling like I'm the 55th pick and I'm LeBron James' son? How about that? I don't care. He's ain't the Lakers is not a team that you come, learn, and hope and grow and all that and wish upon a star. That is not what we do, bro. We get future Hall of Famer franchise star champions, bro. That's what we get. If you go to the two guys that we really, really drafted, Kobe and Magic, look at what they are. We don't get this. Let's see if God bless us shit.
We even had Bynum for a short time. Bynum was, you know what I'm
He
saying? He
came
ended up
and gave
being
us a
something else.
champion. He almost was he was damn near the second best center in the league behind Dwight Howard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When the league was on real big, man. So can't say nothing about that. Like when we draft, we just look D'Angelo Russell, and I'm talking about D'Angelo how he was with Brooklyn and all that. When you look at what you said, Randall. When you look at Lonzo, like when those dudes got from up under, look, see, they had to come up like under LeBron. But when they got from up under, we drafted
What
those
happened to
dudes.
Kuzma, man? They sent Kuzma
Thank
to
Kuzma,
Washington.
Josh Hart, like you said, Kuzma, Josh Hart, Clarkson. Look, come on, bro. We draft, bro. We ain't never had bad drafts. Yeah, we a fucking trader for another superstar to come with our drafted superstar. But nigga, we always had good scouts.
Yeah.
LeBron cannot be our scout, bro. He is not a good scout, bro. He only scout for his system. He only scout for his game. He is not scouting for the team, bro.
Well, they're gonna be scouting for another coach because I think Steve Nash gonna be the next coach. Because if JJ don't get out the first round, then how I'm looking at it, look at all that smoke. Hey, this is why ESPN, y'all gotta eat that whole cake like Anime Bullock. Eat the whole
Did Kobe
cake.
ask the Lakers to ruin all those draft picks? Hey, I don't give a fuck. Trade all these. D'Angelo, trade that draft pick, nigga. Give me some help. Did he do that? Nah, look, I got 5. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Y'all did the most. Y'all gave me Paul. I worked that out. He ain't, look, that's why Jenny said that statement. I miss Kobe. He made it so easy. It was a tongue in cheek, like you gotta know what she mean. Like he made it easy as in like I ain't have to do. Man, the Lakers made more trades with this nigga than they did with any star they ever had. Nigga, in a short amount of time, they had niggas for 12 years. Magic, not this many trades. I think like damn near 12 or 8 or something like that with Shaq. Ain't had as many trades. Kobe ain't had with Shaq. Ain't had as many trades. Kareem ain't had as many trades. Man, knock it off, bro. That's what she mean on making it easy. She ain't have to call so many. The Lakers ain't never been beggars. please trade with us, do this, do this. Look what he did to the man. We were the team where it's like you're honored to get a call from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said it. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. I'll see y'all Tuesday, man. Shout out to Lemon Pepper. Shout out to Sean for coming through. Shout out to Ron Town coming through. I don't hear no excuses, man.
And
I'm gonna be
Zubak,
back.
you right in the comments. My bad, big bro. And Zubak, you right. We draft
Yeah, I
well.
forgot about Zubac. Thank you, Italian. Yeah, you know exactly. Zubac was there too, man. Look at all the talent the Lakers got, bro. Just got rid of everybody, bro. And this is what you get. I told y'all this dude ruined the team that I grew up loving. When I said it, nobody gave me a pass. I was a hater. I know other YouTubers don't mess with me. That's fine. But y'all know I said it earlier. I'm gonna say it again before I end this show. Deep inside, y'all know I'm right, and y'all know who I'm talking to too. But you don't never want to give me my card about it. That's fine, because the more and more this season gets exposed, the more I've been right about this dude and the Lakers. Sorry. And again, look at the back of your screen. This is y'all GOAT. Y'all can't blame Luka. You know, shout out to my boy Ty in Laguna Beach, man. You know how we do it, man. We used to be back in the Lions there in the field. Heavy, bro. Heavy. And when they lost today, I was like, man, I gotta say something today, man, because they gave Jay Reed 18 free throws. I mean, like, dude was going, man. I was like, man, he only had one foul call. And the other game, he had 0 fouls on him. It was like, I'm like, man, the Lakers, it's just what it is, y'all, man. Y'all can get mad. Y'all can say what you want. Y'all don't want to give up my card. I don't care, man. That's fine, bro. But again, I'm gonna still put it in y'all face every time, man. The Lakers ain't nothing, man. Get this dude up out of here and get that Make-A-Wish Foundation kid off the game too, and give Kareem back his basketball. If you want to donate, I'll pin it in the chat. I forgot to do that earlier. I'll do that right now, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I ain't out for people money, but then again, if you you know, when you tell the truth about your own team, you dig what I'm saying? People don't like that stuff. You know what I mean? They don't like that. But if you're sitting there lying to these people and everything like that, you know, they're pouring so much money into that. You know what I mean? But hey, it's pinned in the chat. I know we're pinned at the top of the chat. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Work for me in the morning, early in the AM. It's 6:31. I'm gonna watch a little bit the rest of this game. So far, the Boston's win this game 101 to 94. And I'll holler at y'all Tuesday, man. Shout out to Lemon Pepper Lou. Again, my brother. And shout out to everybody in Lions Den basketball community, man. Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to Aries. Shout out to my lady. Shout out to shout out to any guy I know I haven't seen her brother. LeBron is glowing. Definitely I haven't seen her in a minute. You know, shout out to Panama Queen. You know, shout out to Tay Brown. New York, stand up. Shout out to my boy Underrated. Shout out to my boy, my twin, aka Mr. Maz. Shout out to my boy Hearn. What's up, Hearn Casanova? Shout out to my boy Wilkes. Raise your hand. Shout out to my boy Show. Shout out to my boy C Hill. I ain't heard from him in a minute. Shout out to him. Shout out to Priest too. You know, I know a lot of people don't listen to everybody. I know y'all don't come over here, but that's fine. To those don't, I ain't trying to make nobody feel guilty or anything like that. But it is what it is. You like who you like. I stand on truth and standing on things. People don't like that. And I don't give no passes, no excuses, because nobody gave me no excuses in life. So I had to figure it out and get around people who really invested in me, not people who just want to sit from afar. But anyway, I'm just going to sit back tomorrow. We'll be back Tuesday, man. I got something to do when I get off tomorrow. So like, share, subscribe, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a great Sunday, and tomorrow's my Wednesday. So for y'all going back to work Monday, hey, I know it's almost end of school for some kids. I know out here they don't get out of school to June. So Y'all be safe. These seniors that's graduating this year, salute to y'all for getting it through. And another thing too, man. Y'all graduating and everything like that this year, man. Y'all be careful, man. I'm tired of seeing videos of kids just graduating and everything and then end up being dead. You know what I mean? So y'all gotta be careful out there, man. Surround yourself around people who wanna have you around. You know what I mean? So again, Lakers lost. Shout out to the Knicks. 3-1. Look like Boston is gonna take a 3-1 lead. And again, the best series to me in this series has been the Knicks and the Pistons. I did like that series. You know, it is 3-1. It's been 90 edition. A shout out to my boy Ron. He said officiating, yeah, it's totally inconsistent. It's been very inconsistent. But then again, when you got FanDuel sponsored with the NBA, they give you your answer right there. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all, I'm out. Y'all have a good evening. And again, this is y'all GOAT, right? Yeah. Whatever.